In this video, we will amaze you with how solar cycles affect the fate of Earth and us humans. After all, we were all part of the sun. So let us begin with what is solar cycle. The sun's magnetic field flips every 11 years during the solar cycle. This flip is also known as polar field reversal. During the flip, the sun's north and south poles switch places. This flip is caused by a process called a dynamo. The sun's outer layers slide over each other and conduct electricity. These two effects stretch the sun's magnetic field lines, which strengthens the field. The flip leads to increased solar activity, coronal mass ejections. The flip takes place at the peak of each solar cycle. This means that the sun's north and south poles switch places. Then it takes about another 11 years for the sun's north and south poles to flip back again. The solar cycle affects activity on the surface of the sun, such as sunspots, which are caused by the sun's magnetic fields. As the magnetic fields change, so does the amount of activity on the sun's surface. Giant eruptions on the sun, such as solar flares and coronal mass ejections, also increase during the solar cycle. These eruptions send powerful bursts of energy and material into space. Deep within the shadows of global events lies a secret so well guarded that only a select few are aware of its existence. According to this conspiracy theory, COVID-19 is intricately linked to the fluctuations of the solar cycle. There is a theory called solar flares and virus activation theory. The theory proposes that certain solar events, such as intense solar flares, release a mysterious energy that activates dormant viruses on Earth. In this case, they claim that SARS-CoV-2 was lying in wait, hidden in our bodies until triggered by solar activity. The current solar cycle, cycle 25, began in December 2019. This is the same time that the virus was initially discovered, that is December 2019. During the high solar activity, emissions of matter and electromagnetic fields from the sun make it difficult for cosmic rays to penetrate the Earth. When solar energy is high, cosmic ray intensity is lower, so that the solar magnetic field and solar winds affect the Earth externally and originate new viruses. The global records of infectious diseases, including Western and Eastern documents from 1825 to 2020, during which sunspot observations are considered reliable, show that 27 of the 34 pandemic outbreaks were coincident with sunspot number maxima or minima. There is evidence that the intensity of galactic cosmic rays is anti-correlated with solar activity and that cloud seed formation is accelerated by galactic cosmic rays. There are a substantial number of research papers showing the relationship between COVID-19 and vitamin D deficiency. The data analysis of ozone thickness measured based on NASA satellite observations revealed that ozone thickness has 11-year and 28-month cycles. Because the 11-year cycles of ozone thickness and cloud seed attenuation are anti-correlated, when either one becomes extremely thick, such as at the maximum or minimum point of solar activity, UV radiation is over-attenuated, and human vitamin D deficiency is globally increased. This finding explains the coincidence of pandemic outbreaks with the extrema of the sunspot numbers. Vitamin D supplementation can be an effective countermeasure against the spread of infectious diseases, which is of paramount importance to global society. Future pandemic forecasting should include the 11-year and 28-month cycles of UV radiation. This finding completes the relationship between solar activity and human health through the Earth's environment. Solar activity SA dynamics increases mankind's evolutionary adaptability to pandemics. Flu pandemics from 1880 to 2020 took place during maximum or minimum of solar cycles. Do you think that this theory might make sense, or do you believe in this theory? Please feel free to comment, like, or subscribe to our channel for interesting insights like this.